What's up, guys? I'm Nerd Dan Mike, and I am back. This is my first video in a few months. It's been a little while. Some major life changes, and life kind of got away from me there for a bit. I've been working on putting things back together and getting things in order and taking care of myself, doing the best I can to take care of my family. So I've been gone. This is going to be the first video, I think, in like 6 or 7 months. So yeah, it's been a while. So I'm glad to be back. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. Any support you guys give, whether it's popping on here, popping into the streams on Twitch, which I will be getting back to doing here very, very soon. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So we're going to be jumping into some more Magic the Gathering Arena. If you guys have been to the channel before, you know that that's primarily what I play. So we're going to be hopping back into it, especially with the introduction of the new Explorer format. So right now is Explorer. Explorer is what Historic used to be before the introduction of all of the learn boards and everything from Strixhaven. That kind of sucked. So Explorer is Magic the Gathering Arena's answer to Pioneer. Pioneer, in the paper format, all standard legal cards going back to, I believe it is Return to Ravnica, are playable, and other than any banned cards that there may be. So there's no alchemy cards, nothing like that, which is great. I love it because, like I said, it's what Historic used to be, and I used to love the Historic format. So I've been going back and revisiting some of my decks over the last few years, and wanted to show you guys an oldie but a goodie for me. This is one of the first Esper control decks that I did. Now there have been some changes made to the deck, primarily in the sideboard because of the Strixhaven Learn board mechanic and everything now and how that works. And such a wonderful thing Wizards did with that. Thanks, guys. So we're gonna get into the deck, but just to kind of sum it up, this deck, there's no counterspells. It's mainly giving yourself life gain, recycling cards from your graveyard into your library, and making your opponent discard their hand and killing whatever they put out. So it's kind of a fun deck. So we'll start off. We have Nightmare's Thirst. You gain 1 life. Target creature gets -X until the end of the turn, where X is the amount of life that you gain this turn. So, if you play Revitalize, 1 and a white, you gain 3 life, you draw a card. Play Nightmare's Thirst, you gain another life, you gain 4 life. Target creature gets -4/-4. Very handy. Well, and again, we have Revitalize, 1 and a white, you gain 3 life, draw a card, so there's our card draw. Thought Erasure. Target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it, that player discards that card, you surveil 1, you check out the top card of your library. Dovin's Acuity, you gain enchantment, enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life, draw a card. Whenever you cast an instant spell during your main phase, you can return Dovin's Acuity to its owner's hand. So, if you have the mana, play Dovin's Acuity, gain 2 life, draw a card. Play Revitalize, gain 3 life, draw a card. Play Dovin's Acuity again. Gain 2 life, draw a card. Really good card draw engine. It also works well with Mortify. Destroy target creature or enchantment. So, play Dovin's Acuity, Mortify, kill one of their creatures, get rid of one of their enchantments. Dovin's Acuity goes back into your hand, and you get to play it all over again. Very good card draw. Becomes very annoying. Definitely helps with keeping your life up. And we go down, we have Disinformation Campaign. Enters the battlefield, you draw a card, and each opponent discards a card. So again, we're emptying out their hand. Whenever you surveil, Thought Erasure allows us to surveil, so does Price of Fame. Anytime you surveil, return Disinformation Campaign to its owner's hand. So, Disinformation Campaign, they discard a card. Thought Erasure, we get to pick one of their cards, they discard it. Disinformation Campaign comes back in our hand. Next turn, we can make them get rid of something else. The most evil card in this deck, and I love this card because it is so much fun to play, and it angers people, it triggers people so bad. And I understand why. I made this deck because I want to play this deck. Excuse me. I made this deck because I want to play this deck. So, not being able to play this deck and then having someone play my cards against me, yeah, that would be a little bit triggering. But it's very fun to do. Buddy of mine tells me that I'm a blue mage through and through because of counterspells and things like this. But, Mnemonic Betrayal. Exile all opponents' graveyards. You may cast spells from among those cards this turn, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast those spells. So, if I'm going up against a red and green deck, I don't have any red and green mana. I use Mnemonic Betrayal. My mana counts as red and green mana. I can use whatever mana I have available to play those spells. At the beginning of the next end step, if any of those cards remain exiled, return them to their owner's graveyards. Exile Mnemonic Betrayal. There's 4 copies of that in here. Just because if they have anything to see our hand, and they see this, they're going to make us discard it. So I want to make sure we have the options. Price to Fame, 3 and a black. This spell costs 2 less cast with targets a legendary creature. Destroy target creature, surveil 2. So we do get to destroy target creature, we get to surveil, and if we have Disinformation Campaign out, that comes back to our hand, we get to play it again, make them get rid of something else. Mastermind's Acquisition. Search our library for a card and put it into our hand and then shuffle, or we get to pick a card from our sideboard and put it into our hand. This comes in handy with our sideboard. This is going to get us to most of our win conditions. Kai's Wrath is our board wipe in case their board is getting a little out of control. Eldritch Reborn is one of the sagas enchantment, so turn 1 we have it out, they're going to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Turn 2, they're going to discard a card. So we're killing something, and we are emptying out their hand. Then on turn 3, we get to put a target creature or planeswalker from their graveyard onto our side of the battlefield. Mana base right now I need to go through, take some of these out, add some of the newer lands that would work better. But for right now, we've got 2 plains, 3 swamps, 2 glacial fortresses, 4 hollowed fountains, 4 godless shrines, 4 isolated chapels, and a drowned catacomb. 4 drowned catacombs, I'm sorry. So, again, those are going to be cycled out. The Shocklands, the Hallowed Fountain, and the Godless Shrine, they're great. But I think some of the newer lands from like Midnight Hunt and on, they're going to work a little better. I just haven't tried it out yet. So this is the mana base for now. Could very well change. If it does, I'll make a note on the video. And then our sideboard. Used to be 8 more cards in this. And then Strixhaven happened. Again. Thanks, Wizards. Stupidest thing in the world. So, we have 3 copies of Clear the Mind. Just in case this is going into the long game, and I have had matches go like 40 minutes. We're running low on cards. We need to get some of these spells back into our hands. Back into our library so we can get them into our hand. Play Clear the Mind. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library and draw a card. 2 copies of Liliana, Dreadhorde General. This is one of the win conditions that we can get to. Whenever a creature you control dies, you draw a card. That's our static ability. +1. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. -4. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. And -9. Each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and sacrifice the rest. They got 15 lands out and 10 creatures. They're going to have 1 land and 1 creature left if you get to ultimate this. So Liliana becomes a very big target. So if you can get her to her ultimate, she's amazing. She's also good just for getting creatures onto the field for defense. But again, there's 2 of her just because she's going to be a target. Zetalpa, Primal Dawn, the Elder Dinosaur. 6 and 2 white, flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Why? I don't know, but this card is amazing. It's another one of the win cons. It's hard to get rid of unless they're going to exile it. And we won quite a few games over the last couple days using Zetalpa. And another big one, Omniscience. 7 and 3 blue. Cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. You put this down there, probably going to scoop. Just because you're not going to have to tap into your mana. You can play what you want, when you want, and that's it. So that's the deck, guys. We're going to get into a couple games, see how it works out. So I'll see you guys at the end of the video for the wrap-up. Again, thanks for tuning into the video. If you guys can drop a like and a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to start doing more videos again and be streaming a little more. Sorry I've been gone for so long, but like I said, life happens. Had to take care of some things. Glad to be back, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright. So, let's get into this first game and see how the Dreadhorde General Control deck goes. Hopefully this goes well. It's been going well the last couple of days. Now I'm playing in the play queue. I'm not in ranked right now. If you guys want to try this deck in ranked, have at it. I have not yet. Can hope that we draw a white mana, because this is actually pretty good, so I think we're going to keep. Famous last words. I'll be kicking myself for that later. Nope, there we go. There's our white. Only thing is, they are all tap lands. And we're going up against Boros, which is going to be very, very aggressive. There's a Mnemonic Betrayal. So. So, we'll just do this. We'll attack him for 5 next turn. That's not too bad. It's not great, but we have 2 of the Kaya's Rats here if we need them. That would be 8, 9, 10. We'd have to discard. So we're gonna save that. Unfortunately. So pretty aggressive deck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Is that 3 of the Mothras already? Yeah. I think we kind of just have to. Alright, so hopefully we can draw a Revitalize or a Mortify or something here. That's bad. So I think we actually need to go and get a Mortify right now. So get rid of that. Next turn we're taking the Mechagodzilla. Put these back in our hands, and then there we go. We have our card draw going. And they scoop. So, there you go. Started off a little rough. That was a pretty aggressive deck using the Godzilla monsters there. But, as you can see, we made it through. We just keep killing what they have and gaining ourselves lives. Alright guys, so we're going to get into the second game here, and yes, if you noticed in the first game, I switched over to the headset because I have not mastered the microphone settings, and did not want the microphone picking up the game sound and having it echo and sound all weird for you guys. If you guys know how to make that not happen, let me know. Leave a comment, send me a message, so I can't figure it out. And I've messed around with the settings on this microphone probably for at least 2-3 hours trying to figure it out, and I just can't get it right. So, during the games, I'll have the headphones on. Okay, so we actually are starting with all 3 colors. That's actually really good. So, I'm gonna start. We'll shot in Hollowed Fountain to play Dovin's Acuity. So we'll lose 2, then we'll go right back up to 20. Unless they do something like that. Alright, so at least we have the Kaya's Wrath. If we can get another black, because this looks like a Demir zombie deck. So, about that, shocking that in. Not going to do that. So, you need to get rid of the Lord card. So, a Lord card, anyone doesn't know, is something that boosts your other creatures. So, other zombies you control get +1/+1. This is basically considered a zombie Lord card, because it's going to boost up all of your other creatures of that type. Copied my Dovin's Acuity. I don't like that. I need another black land so that I can Kaya's Wrath. There we go. Counterspell? More than likely. No! No counterspell. Something's holding up priority. Get rid of Dovin's Acuity, probably, or Kaya's. May get rid of Mnemonic, because he's not gonna want me using his stuff against him. Cycling. Yep, so next turn we can actually... Good game. Are they leaving? They are. Okay. So, there you go. Game number 2. Let's try and hop right into another one. So, can we draw a blue? That's the question. I don't like starting with just 2 lands. Let's see what the mulligan gets us. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Get rid of 1 disinformation campaign. It will be nice and say hello. They are not going to be nice back. Oh, yes they are. Dovin's Acuity, that is actually very nice. Yeah, those aren't going to help you, pal. I don't have any creatures. Onto Monument. Make their spells a little cheaper. Take that 2 life back and a card. Thank you. It's kind of fun to do, and it's probably the blue player in me. Oh, I think Kaya's Wrath is a good move for that, just because I don't want them taking my stuff. So next turn we'll Thought Erasure and Disinformation Campaign. Thought Erasure, Disinformation Campaign, yeah. And then we'll Revitalize, draw a card, and bounce Dovin's Acuity back to our hand, and then play Dovin's Acuity, draw a card. Get rid of that. That's actually really good. Four, 5, 6, 7. Knocks down to 9. See if we can do this. Yeah. Take action. Draw a card from Revitalize. There we go. Let's see. No, we're still 1 short. So. No. There we go. Actually have enough to do this. Here's Downfall. I'm going to discard that card. And now this is gonna die. So, let's see. What are you going to choose to do? You're at 22, I'm at 11. You're twice my life, but I'm still ahead. Actually okay with that, because we could just combo again. That'll resolve. And we'll do it again. So 2 Masterminds. We're going to get a Clear the Mind, because we've gone through a good amount of instants. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. think they're scooping. Yep, there it is. So, I'm going to do one more game and try to get Liliana out. But we haven't even needed to use any of our win cons just because once you get that engine going, it's kind of crazy how it goes. So, I think we're going to do one more game, and then that's probably going to wrap up the games for the video, and we'll go into the post-game wrap-up. So this is going to be game number 4. And again, I'm in play queue. I'm an Explorer play, best of 1. I haven't tried this in ranked. Feel free to. Right now, I'm not worrying about ranked or anything. I'm really just having fun playing Magic again. So, we'll see how it goes, man. Again, without the blue land. Why? Why do you do... Oh, fudge sticks. I think we're going to get rid of Price of Fame. Please draw a blue land. Please draw a blue land. That's not a blue land. That does not help me. These will help me because that's bad. Oh, for the love of Jiminy Christmas. Stop there so that I can use Revitalize and try to draw a blue land. Yeah, I get it. Oh, you're playing Grixis. That's not a blue land. That is not a blue land. Not at all. Alright, and that thing needs to die, so it's going to die. There's a blue land. Thank you. And the disinformation campaign. But yeah, sacrifice whatever you want, man. Here comes either a blue or a red land. They're going to drop a nickel bolus here sometime soon. Well, I'm not worried about that because I don't play any creatures. Get rid of that. Come on. I need to get the engine going. I'm actually willing to pay 2 life to do that, just to do this. Don't want to use the Talpa because of that. If I can get them to get rid of that, I could have grabbed Zatalpa. What? What? I told you guys Liliana was a win condition. I just didn't think it would be that quick of a win condition. Like, she gets put on the stack and dude just scoops. Like, that was kind of funny. Like, play Liliana. That's all it took. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be it. That's 4 games in the play queue. If you guys try it in ranked, let me know how it goes. You can find the deck list at the beginning of the video, and I will be putting a link to it on my Aether Hub. That link will be in the description as well. So let me know what you guys think of the deck. Let me know how it works out for you. I'll see you guys in the post-game wrap-up. Alright guys, so there you go. That is the Esper Dreadhorde General Control. Did 4 games. Won all 4. Was only able to get Liliana out once. But, you know, that was the last game. You guys just saw. All it took was putting her on the stack, and dude scooped. So, I love this deck. I think it could use a little bit more refinement, especially here in the mana base. But as you can see, we really kind of didn't run into anything that we couldn't, excuse the redundancy, that we couldn't control. Got close there a few times. But yeah, that's the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys like the deck. If you try the deck, let me know how it works out for you. If you try it in ranked, let me know how it does for you. Like I said, probably use a little bit of refinement. You can probably swap out some of these dual lands, especially these shock lands. You know, there have been a lot of newer lands that have come out. This is just, you know, this is what was in the deck before I refined it down for Explorer. So, thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for checking out the channel. I will be going live on Twitch again very, very soon. Probably tomorrow night. Which is going to be the 15th. I'll be over at Twitch at Nerd Dad Mike, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to stop by, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. I hope you guys had fun. Enjoy your time in the arena. I love Magic. I've been playing for 20 plus years, and you know, I can't get enough of this game. I love it. So have a great one, guys, and I'll see you again real soon, because I'm not going to be disappearing again for a little while.